Thunderbolt from your side. A big round of applause to everyone. And there are pool of career progression themes lined up. And it is a great honor that today Yorkville University Vice Chancellor is also joining us, who will give you a vision about internationalization. Our Group Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Singh, who is an expert of internationalization, will be addressing you. Director Admissions, Amity, will also be talking to you. So there will be a lot of information today which will be shaping your minds to take the right direction of your career. So stay tuned. Again, I would request everyone to put their mobile phone on silent mode. And a big thunderbolt to all the teachers who are from my fraternity, who have joined today. And I think that there is no better person in the world than teachers, because parents can teach and guide their children, but the trust they bestowed on us, it is a great cause to create awareness with the right attitude and a promise to share. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together to welcome our Group Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Gurinder Singh. We are indeed immensely proud by the presence of Dr. Julia Kristen Hughes, President and Vice Chancellor, Yorkville University. It is indeed a great honor to welcome Mr. Rajiv Verma, Principal GD Goenka, and Ms. Deepthi Srijit, BLS World School, and all the young stalwarts from various schools who have joined us this morning. Dear children, be seated. Thank you for joining us. Good morning and a warm welcome to everyone present here. On behalf of Amity University, I'm delighted to welcome you all to this very special occasion, the Career Progression session for school students and the prestigious presence of Yorkville University, Canada. It is a day of celebration, collaboration, and insightful conversation as we open new global horizons for our young minds and deepen the bonds between two academic powerhouses. We are truly honored to host a great delegation from Yorkville University, an institution renowned for academic excellence, innovation, and global vision. We extend our heartfelt welcome to Dr. Julia Christensen Hughes, President and Vice Chancellor, Yorkville University. Welcome to you, ma'am. We also welcome Mr. Liam Dutton, Vice President, Student Recruitment, Yorkville University. We are immensely proud by the presence of BLS World School and GD Goenka School. And I also welcome Mr. Rajiv Verma, Principal GD Goenka, and Ms. Deepthi Srijit, BLS World School. And a big round to all the children, all the students who have joined us today in this prestigious university. We are equally privileged to have with us eminent dignitaries from Amity University, and it is immense honor to welcome our Group Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Gurinder Singh Sir, a visionary academician, the global strategist who has tirelessly worked to build Amity's strong international footprint. Before I invite Sir to address you all today for this great day, let me quickly take you all to his brief bio sketch. Professor Dr. Gurinder Singh is Group Vice Chancellor, Amity Universities. He is there today addressing all of you to enlighten us with the thoughts of Amity and international universities. Our next speaker is not only a legend, but a great dynamic global leader. He's the one who has made and spent decades building bridges between Amity University and over 100 top global institutions across continents. A respected academician, a global strategist, and a mentor to many, he has played a vital role in shaping Amity's global footprint. Under his visionary leadership, Amity has emerged as a powerhouse of innovation, research, and international collaboration, offering students world class exposure and unmatched career opportunities. He firmly believes that the future belongs to those who can think beyond borders, lead with purpose, and adapt with agility. And today, he's here to share that vision with all of us, especially with the young minds present today in the threshold of this smooth court. I take immense pleasure to invite you, sir, to address this youngest community of India, the future and saga of our country. Over to you, sir.
It's a very important day in the calendar of MIT University. And I'll tell you why it is important. Because it's not every day that you meet your friends. We have got a very close friend, Dr. Julia, whom I not only respect, I adore, but I remember that I think 5 years back when I was in Canada, we had frequent meetings. She was not only a great leader, I would say, who is very well respected in the world, but also a great human being. Please give a huge applause to her. As the president and vice chancellor of Yorkville University, we know that she has brought a revolution in the field of education, is looking after 4 campuses now in Canada. But much more than that, what I saw in her is the passion with which she works, the dynamism with which she creates the new theorems. Very warm welcome to you. Equally very happy to see Mr. Liam from Yorkville, but more importantly, 2 great principals who have joined us. And they are coming us to the MIT campus for the first time. Mr. Rajiv Verma, principal of GD Goenka. Give a huge applause to him. And Ms. Dripti, who is representing as a vice principal of BLS Word School. Both the schools are very well reputed schools, and great to see very charming, amazing, enthusiastic students who are here. And more importantly, I'm going to talk to you because if India has to grow, we need to see that how we should contribute in your growth. Great to see all of you. So if you have got any questions, please do ask questions. We have got some very distinguished and senior academicians and senior leaders. We have got General Chakravarti, who's the director of admissions here. We have got Admiral Bhatnagar. We have got Dr. Khattar. We have a few of our HOIs who are here, and very warm welcome to the faculty members of both the schools. On behalf of our founder, Dr. Chauhan, who's a great visionary leader and who has created the entire MIT family, very warm welcome once again to all of you. Dr. Chauhan, after spending 3 decades in Europe, came back to India with only one vision and one aim, and it was that how we can create value, how we can create happiness, how we can create careers for all of you. As very young students, you may be around 17, 18, 16, I don't know, this is your age. At such young age, you have got so many questions, so many questions. I'm not a bad writer. I keep on writing quite a lot. So my life has gone in writing, and that is what I was discussing with my good friend Julia. And she said that you still write poems. So I said, yes, I still write poems, though I do write, most of my books are academic, but I do write poems also. And I write on youngsters, on children. So you don't know that your parents who are sitting at home, they are dreaming about you. Their life revolves around you. Every morning when your mom gets up, she prays for you. ऐसे ही होते हैं ना? That she prays for you, whichever religion, whether they are Hindu, Christian, Muslim, whichever faith they have, but they pray for you. Their life starts from you and that ends from you. और आप क्या करते हो? When you go home, the poor mom has to define everything for you. The problem in the life is that if you love someone, right, they will always try to fight with you. Right. So the youngsters, I'll tell you that what is your behavior when you go back. Your mom says, "What will you like to eat? क्या खाओगे?" Right. And what is your answer? कुछ भी. Yeah, absolutely. कुछ भी. Right. So she says, "Okay, let me get you pizza." And she says, "आपको बनाना नहीं आता. You don't know how to cook pizza." Right. So she says, "Okay, then pasta." And he says, gentleman there, "No, you don't know how to cook pasta." Then she says, "Okay, should I do paneer?" That's a cheese. Maybe that I'll treat you in the evening with the cheese. So, paneer, no, that I don't want to eat. And then she says, "Then what should I do for you?" Kuch bhi. Right? So the poor mom has to define kuch bhi for you. So right from the morning till evening, she is defining. Right? And then with one hope that you will get best of the education and you will make a wonderful career, you will laugh a lot, you will be stress free, you will always do well in life. But then there is a study which has come up from the UN. It shows, which is in front of me, 86% of our children, they are stressed. They are stressed. And moreover, about 47% of the kids, they are always stressed. And why they are stressed? Because they don't know. Look, you are serious. पहले तो हंसो, खूब जोर से ताली बजाओ जोर से अपने parents के लिए. Good, huge clap for your parents. Huge clap for yourself. मजा नहीं आया जोर से. No, that's not enough. खड़े हो जाओ सब लोग. Stand up. Stand up. So first of all, for yourself, that you will make a good career. A huge applause for yourself. For your parents, for your school. Good. That's really nice. You should always have energy. You should start your day with energy. Please sit down. Now, the study shows that why kids are stressed. They are stressed because they are not very sure that what kind of career they will be having. They are stressed because they don't know which university they will be able to take admission. They are stressed because they don't know that if they want to choose a particular program, whether they will be able to get admission into that program or not. They are stressed because they don't know that whether they will be able to go in some of the best universities. So let me give you now some other statistics. The students who go abroad and who study in a reasonable good university, what is the average salary? Professor Julia, what is the average salary of a student who is doing graduation in Canada? Undergrad and postgrad? 60,000 is the minimum salary. And then postgrad is somewhere about 80,000. And that is a salary which they get. Right? So which is average. Those who are brilliant, those who are able to go and do well, their salaries are over 100,000 US dollars. And if we compare these salaries with the Indian salaries, you will find that in India, the undergrad gets somewhere about 35,000 rupees. 35,000. And if you look at the post graduation, it is somewhere about 45,000 rupees. Head of the institutions can come in the front if you want. Please come in the front. Yeah. Very happy to welcome all of you. Please come. They will have questions for you. So you will find that if we apply the multiplier formula of economics, the student in India, these kids who are my own kids, I love them like anything. Right? I'm very passionate about talking to you people. You will find that it will take somewhere about 23 years for you to have that kind of salaries, Mr. Verma, right? And the other principal from the BLS. It will take that much time to reach there, which means that we need to prepare students, number one, to get the global advantage, global competition, and that was the dream of the founder of this university, Dr. Cho. University, which can give a meaningful career to the students. So from the day one when the MAT was created, our focus was that we should be able to create a university which should be focusing on the career of the students, which should be focusing on the happiness of the students. And that is why I told you, stand, clap. They should have good values. You should start your day with a prayer. When you came, you saw that Havan was going on. So, whichever faith you have, you can start your day always with energy. You saw a playground, play games. We say 80% of the learning of your life is not in classrooms. It is always when you come out of the classrooms. You play games, you are in swimming pool, you are playing golf, you are playing chess, you are interacting with international players, you are participating in competitions, you are doing research, you are going to various places, you are talking to the industry, you are making your business plan, you are confident. And that is how you will find that you will become professionals. And that's what MIT focuses on. So the dream of Dr. Chauhan was that we should be able to create an education group which should be able to give and make you globally competitive. And that is the reason that when we started up, when MIT was started, we started teaching very differently. Each student of MIT is given one foreign business language. If you will become a part of our ecosystem, we will give you one language. You can take up German, you can take up Spanish, you can take up French, you can take up Russian, you can take up Chinese, you can take up Arabic. Now, why we do that? Because later on, if you have to go abroad and you want to apply for a job there, they will be asking for that what language you are proficient in. For example, let's say someone wants to pick up a job in Germany. Now, if you want to go in Germany and you have got up to B certificate, do you know that your post graduation is free of cost? So we do a program in MIT which is free of cost, which is known as Internship Abroad Program. And this is for every student who's a part of MIT family. We do study abroad program. We do language programs which can make you internationally competitive. And this is a part of the curriculum. This is how we teach. Not only that, we try that each student who's a part of our ecosystem is given an opportunity to do some part of their program abroad, which is known as study abroad program. Today, MIT has got 250,000 students. 2.5 lakh bache. Highest in any education group. We have got 6,000 full-time scientists and faculty, out of which the highest number of the faculty, 52 of our faculty, they are in the top 2% faculty members, which have been declared by Stanford as the top scientists and social thinkers. Which means that when you are coming up, someone who knows this subject well is going to talk to you. Who can touch your heart? Who can touch your soul? Who's a good speaker? Who has done enough research? When he will teach you, when she is going to come in the classroom, she will bring happiness, she will bring experience, she will talk to you in a way that you will be interested in. So our management, AI, data science, biotechnology, law, those who are communication, all of the art professors who are coming up, who are teaching you, they are very different breed amongst the top scholars of the world. And then the largest education network, we have got 12 universities and perhaps the only education group which has got 12 universities in Noida, in Gurugram, in Greater Noida. You'll see these are the photographs of our universities. All of them more than 100 acres. So it's not a shop institution where you are going, sitting there, coming out. You will come in an institution where you will have a world-class playground, world-class swimming pool, world-class incubator, world-class gym, the auditorium like this, you will get in every block. Right? 11 cafeterias in this very institution. Right? University doesn't mean that you are just coming in the class, someone comes, boring lecture and going back. University means hanging around, participating in theater. So there's a theater club here. Coming and dancing, there's a dance club here. Coming up, and then having literature club here, MUN club here. So 8:30 club here, stock simulation games, MUN, debates, poetry, right? So you will find that a student who comes up, I don't know that whether we give degree, by the way, we give degree, but we give happiness. We give confidence. We give them a purpose to live. We tell them that you need to be internationally competitive. Every month there is a program, scholarships are awarded to the students to go abroad. And then we have got our overseas universities in London, in Singapore, in New York, in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, in Sharjah, in Mauritius, in South Africa, in Kenya, in China, in Amsterdam, in San Francisco, in Tashkent. And I was talking to our good friend Dr. Julia, why not to have a collaboration where Yorkville and MIT can have a joint campus in Canada? So, and have a joint branding. So I think that that is what we try to do. 28 schools and preschools. So right from the beginning, we understand the psychology of the child, that when they are growing, how they are thinking, what are the challenges in their life, what makes them happy, what makes them sad, making them a part of our research infrastructure, making them a part of our incubation center. You get a chance to participate in our research conferences. Also, this is a university which has filed more than 2,355 patents, 5,000 case studies by our business school. AI, data science, machine learning, they are the part of every curriculum and every course which we are teaching. 400 ongoing research projects and number one private university of the country from the last 8 years. Now, what we offer to you, many students, they are always sad where they will take admissions. In Urdu, it's a couplet, it says, मैं जो अक्सर उदास रहता हूं, बात यह है कि बात कुछ भी नहीं. मैं जो अक्सर उदास रहता हूं, बात यह है कि बात कुछ भी नहीं. So there is nothing to worry, but I have a habit of worrying. 90% of the things will never happen in your life about which you are worrying. So please give your worries to us. You as youngsters, we want in India and wherever we have got campuses, laugh, play. Right? Give your worries to your mentors. We will try to see that how you should be able to get admissions. I'm 100% sure and with guarantee I can tell you that if you come to any good university or if you come to any good mentor, we will be able to guide you to enter into at least top 200 universities, ranked to top 200 universities of the world. At MIT, we have got linkages with some of the top universities of the world, right, which includes dual degree programs. Now, what is a dual degree programs? Dual degree programs are the programs which under the new education policy, you can start in India and then you can finish it abroad. Now, how you can do that? While you are still in your class 12, I know that few of you are in class 12 and few have already done their class 12. Now, while you are in your class 12th or in your class 11th, you can start up your program. You can start up your undergrad programs, which means that you can start your engineering. You can start your medicine. You can start your management. You can start your AI. These programs you can start up and you can start earning credits. So by the time you do your class 12, you have already earned few credits, like your AP exams. You understand what are AP exams? So under the AP, you can earn credits which can be transferred under the American system. Similarly, MIT is the first university which is implementing this concept. You can start your undergrad programs while you are in your 11th and 12th. And while others are resting from April to September, you can complete in that one semester almost 1 year of your undergrad programs. Which means that while the students are standing there, starting their undergrad, you have already done almost 1 full year. समझ आई है बात? किस किस को नहीं समझ आई? पहले वो हाथ खड़ा करो. किस किस को आ गई? जल्दी से इधर आओ, इधर आओ. Both of you come here. What have you understood? Very good. Please give a huge applause to her. Very good. What have you understood?
That we can start our undergrad program while we are in our
Which
class
class
12th.
you are in?
Class 11th.
So, what's your name?
Vaishnavi.
Wow, such a good name.
Thank you.
Vaishnavi, you are a goddess.
Thank you.
Very good. So Vaishnavi says that while she is in 11th class, this daughter of ours, she can start up a program while you are in class 12th. What do you want to become?
Lawyer.
Lawyer. Very good. So you can start your program while you are in class 12th, or in April, you will be finishing your class 12th. You can come to us, and then ma'am is going to, and sir is going to coach you up. Right? And you can do your first year by August. And then you can choose any university. You can go to America, you can go to Canada, you can go to Australia, you can go to New Zealand. Are you interested? She is. But then we will see that how we should coach you. Give a huge applause to her, to once again to Vaishnavi. Good, great. Please have a seat. So this is a program that you can start. You save 1 year, you save cost. Also, Vaishnavi, if you want, you can do 2 years in India. And then rest of the 2 years you can do abroad. Right? You can do 3 years with us. And then you can do 2 years abroad. This is known as integrated program. Now, how it helps? It brings down the cost. On an average, if you do a post-graduation abroad, it costs you somewhere about 1.5 crores. If you do undergrad program, it will cost you somewhere about 2 crores. The programs with Dr. Chauhan, who's our founder, he has created, we have made a program which is costing you less than 45 lakhs. Because we are offering in collaboration with our partners. We are offering liberal scholarships. So Vaishnavi, for example, if you're a very bright girl, we can offer you scholarship. Our partners can offer you scholarship. That's what we are going to discuss today, that how much scholarships we can offer. And I think that almost every student who picks up our international program, we are able to offer them a scholarship. Secondly, your worry is gone. Because all of you, you're very worried whether I'll be able to go to IIT, I will not be able to go to IIT, I will be able to go to an IIM. I'll give you a story now. Right. So Jal Chakrabarti, there was a time, I know one girl who was crazy about joining an IIT. IIT is a great institution. We have got all respect for her. And I can take that example because this girl was very close to me. So, and she was very studious. And she was working day and night to go to IIT Computer Science, IIT Computer Science, IIT Computer Science, IIT Computer Science. Right? 18 hours, 20 hours, 22 hours she was studying. She couldn't qualify. So when she was preparing, the examination results were coming up and she was very sad. So we spoke to her and we said that, and she got chemical engineering. And she said that I wanted to take computer science. And she was crying. So I said that, what is your ultimate aim in your life? He said that to study in a good university. So I said, which university? He said that IITs, they are amongst the best institutions of the world. They are good institutions, no doubt about it. But I said that if you're not able to go there, will life stop? Will life stop? And she says, for me, life stops. So I said, nah, life never stops. So बच्चों कभी भी life खत्म नहीं होती है, चलती रहती है. So take challenges. If challenges come, straight line is of a dead person. It will always be like this. So I told her that start preparing well. We will coach you. And I promise you that you will be amongst the top 50 universities of the world. She started preparing again and applied, got a good score, and went to Australia. And then picked up ANU at that time. ANU was a research university, number 1 university at that point of time, and got scholarship on a 100% scholarship, did a computer science. I got a good job and migrated to US. I did her MBA, work for Goldman Sachs today. And very happy, 200,000 salary. So what I want to tell you is, and this is a story which is known to me, of a person who's very close to my heart. So I know that what I'm talking, I have tried my level best to be with the youngsters and mold their life. So life will not end. And that's the reason we created MIT. That IIT is great, IIMs are great, but they are not the only institutions of the world for which you should destroy your childhood, where you should not play, where you should not have your good biceps, where you are not going to gym, where you're not going for swimming, you're not playing guitar, you're not playing soccer. Right? You look at the army personals, right? We have got 2 army officers here, qualified from NDA. When they will speak, when they will talk to you, you'll find that how they talk. So the overall personality of the individual is very important, and that is why MIT was created by Dr. Chauhan. Here, the teaching pedagogy is different. We want each one of you, please, if you get into some good institution here, it's fine. But if you feel that there's too much stress, there are a number of institutions abroad. We will be able to help you up. So we created dual degree programs. If you happen to see today's Times of India, we have launched the largest network of dual degree programs with some of the top universities. I'm going to discuss with you, Dr. Julia, how we can do and announce with you. But then we have been able to do with some of the top universities. For example, in Australia, which are the top universities? University of Melbourne is a top university, ranked #1 university of Australia, 13th in the world. And this is what we are offering with them. We are offering programs with them. So if you get into some top institution in India, it's fine. But if you feel that you have to go even better ranked university, you can come to us. And we can reduce the cost. We can sit with you. We can plan your career. And this is our guarantee that if you come out from this kind of university, the kind of salaries and the kind of career you will be having, it is much better, much, much better than what you can even dream. Similarly, we have a relationship with Monash, 2 top universities of Australia. They are working with us. You can do 2 years here, and then you can pass the credits to Australia. Similarly, if you want to go to UK, University of Birmingham, one of the top universities, the only university in India where they have got undergrad programs, it is MIT. You can start your program with us, and then you can transfer your credits. Similarly, University of Nottingham, Queen Mary University of London, in Illinois State, Nottingham Trent University, Cardiff University, and many other universities. We have got relationship with more than 400 universities worldwide, where you can start up a program here, and then you can transfer your credits. So this is what MIT can offer you. So that is known as dual degree. You get a degree from a foreign university, but you also get a degree from us, from MIT University. For example, engineering from there, engineering from us. BSc from there, BSc from us. Management degree from them, management degree from us. So if you want to work abroad, and not only that, we help you in getting the placements also. So if you are looking for career, we are able to help you with the placements. Last year, I was there in US and attended alumni meet. Pratik, if you can just play. So this is what our students had to talk about the placements. To all those who have joined us from US, from Canada, and from other parts of the world, we are presenting to you a rare breed of students whom we always call that they are explorers. Explorers because they started up their program in one country. They started up their program in India. They started up their program in Dubai. And from there, they went to London. And then from London, they are coming to US. And then from US, they are going to Toronto.
As I can see, a huge galaxy of really some of the tallest leaders are sitting here in New York. Why it made me so happy was because this was the dream that our founder, Dr. Chauhan, has always had, that Amity should make an impact, not only in our country, India, but all over the world. We have a legendary figure before us, the father of the Amity universe, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, sir, the founder president of the Ritanan Balved Education Foundation.
After Dr. Atul Chauhan's address, what has his father to say? Atul is a miraculous person. This recording I will show to all my students. I will sit with them because so that their presence is ensured. They should listen it. Classroom teaching is good. Classroom exercise is good, but what they have heard from you, that gives the platform to achieve whatever they want.
There is nothing more enjoyable for us than to listen to the words of our alumni. Dr. Singh, my compliments to you for having organized this, to our students of 3-continent program. I was looking at your faces and how, with how much concentration and intently you were listening to your seniors, our alumni. There is more learning from this for you, my dear students, than anything else, because these are the people who were in your very seats not too long ago, and learning from their experience is so very valuable.
So with this, we invite Ms. Shobna, who has joined us yesterday, and she has come all the way from Canada.
In 2009, when I passed from MBA Human Resource, I got a good opportunity. It was a great, opportunity from one of the companies in Mumbai where I started my career.
These are available. These are available on YouTube. We'll give you a link. But you will find that all the students, some is working in Google, someone is working in Microsoft, someone is working in Amazon, and all of them getting a salaries of more than $100,000. And why I wanted to present you, we have created a $1 million club. So 187 students are a part of this $1 million club. All of them settle across the globe. So when you are coming to MIT, your alumni is helping. Your alumni is helping. Right? I remember, Simran, when you were going abroad in Canada, there's a girl, khade ho ja. Right? Simran was trying to coordinate with you. Please sit down. So when she was going abroad, she was having so many questions. If I will go to Toronto, what will happen to me? I will have problems. And her mother came to see me. Do you remember what I did? I wrote a message in the alumni group that here's a girl who's coming to Canada. Can someone help you? Right. You are a big professional now. But at that time, when you were a small child, I think there were so many people who came forward to help you up. Same is the story of Tanvi. I think that they are going to show you few films where she was trying to understand that how America looks like. Today, she works as a vice president of one of the leading banks there. Right. Same is the story of Ankur, who works for Google, who didn't have an idea that how he will be successful, but alumni helps because they get connected. Now the other group of students who are going to US, the other day they were in my room and then they were talking to me. All of them already placed. Already they have got their internships, and I know that what they are going to be after 8-10 years. So I think it's very important for you that you plan your career with whichever university you want to go. Very good alumni network, very good research network, very good academic network. In MIT, you will find that Professor Datar, who is the dean of the Harvard Business School, has come to the campus, has spoken to the students. That's a photograph of Professor Datar. The president of NYU, Professor Raghu Sundaram, who also was the dean of the business school of New York University, on the board. Good friends, working together. Professor Julia, who is a great expert, very good friend. We are so happy when we meet that we are working together. Right. Similarly, you will find from Oxford, Professor Sumitra Datta, who is the dean of their business school. That's your photograph. Yeah. So you will find that on the in the advisory board, there are hundreds and hundreds of people who keep on mentoring students. We want that you should not be having stress in your mind. Sitting with you, planning your career, helping. That is Philip Kotler. That is Professor Deep Sani. I'm showing Canadian slides today. The Vice Chancellor of McGill University. Again, a very good friend who was earlier at Dalhousie and before that at Canberra. John Hopkins University. Again, amongst the top universities of the world with whom we have developed a relationship, where students, when 12 students, we gave 100% scholarship to go there and to do a program. So we have an engineering partnership with them. We have a program we are now creating a program which is management program. So you will find that you will get a dual degree in international programs from some of the leading universities of the world. Also, we do a program called 3-Continent Program. My life has gone in speaking to youngsters. I personally feel that those who travel, they make a better career. So we created a program called 3-Continent Program, where the first part of the program is in India, second part of the program is in London, third part of the program is in USA. And from this year, we are offering them Canada, we are offering them Australia, we are offering them Singapore and Dubai, where we have got campuses now. So students, they can start a program in India, they can go around. Now look at that, if you have gone to 6-7 countries, the kind of CV you will be having, the kind of projects you will be doing, and the kind of confidence you will generate when you will appear for an interview. So our own experience has been that there is no difference in the student who is in India or who is sitting in US or is in Australia or in Canada. The only issue is that someone gets an opportunity and they go high. Someone has not got opportunity, so they remain somewhere, which is great. But then I think that if we give them an opportunity, then sky is a limit for it. We also say leadership matters. It matters that who's training you. It matters that where you are. You are again the statistics. You will find that 70% of you will define your success, and it will be attributed to the university and friends you will choose. If you will go to a good university, chances are that someone is going to give you aim, which is a high aim. Right? If you choose that university, chances are that your life partner is from that university. Chances are that the companies which are coming to pick up, they will pick you up. Chances are that you will take someone as an inspiration, you will do your business or you will incubate your companies and you will become like them. But if you go to a university where the ambitions are low, where people are not targeting global careers, it can be a death of your career. So choose university which can give you a global orientation. And that is why I say leadership matters. In this university, the leadership is very global. The founder of the university himself has stayed for 3 decades in Europe. The chancellor of this university is a product of London School of Economics. Another chancellor is a product of Wharton Business School. Trustees are from Babson College, from Harvard. Myself, as a group VC, studied abroad, taught abroad. The vice chancellors of this university and vice chancellors of all the 12 universities, they have got a very rich experience. Deans and most of the faculty members, you will find that they have got a global exposure. You will find that the people who are at the helm of the affairs, very disciplined. Director, admissions, major general. The person who is working very closely with me, admiral. So they not only make discipline, they also try to bring a strategic leadership through which we can develop. Another thing which we do is international lecture series. 30% of the syllabus is being taught by some of the top professors from across the globe, from Yale, from Princeton, from Melbourne, from Monash, from Queen Mary University of London, from LSE, from Edinburgh. You will find that the people coming and then speaking to the students. Largest number of research conferences. Professor Julia, you were there in Bush, but you will find that more than 20,000 people coming together. We just concluded with one research conference in February. Other one is happening in UK, where the University College London is our partner. The third one is happening in New York, where Princeton and IEEE, they are our partners. Another one then in Australia, where University of Melbourne and Monash are our partners. Another one then is happening in Uzbekistan, in Tashkent, where again Springer is our partner. Then in Singapore, where NUS and NTU are partners. Why I'm telling you this? Because when you will go out of your nest, you will explore what the world has to offer. And then your competition is not for 35,000 rupees. Your competition is to become globally competitive. With these words, we can give you confidence that wherever you want to apply, you can come to us. We can start as early as in June. We are starting with the first batch for the school students. You can enroll yourself for these batches. We will start coaching you, and then you can transfer. And we will be very happy to speak to your very learned principals. Thank you so much for coming. Please keep coming. And we will send our very learned faculty members to your schools also to conduct these conferences. But very happy that all of you have come up. May God bless each one of you. Keep smiling. World is a better place. Please do enjoy your life. It was such a pleasure to speak to you. Thank you so much from our friends to Canada and from our schools. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Dear students, you could see the excitement and you could see the passion in sir's voice. And that what he always says, that Teaching or learning should never be confined till classroom because you have to explore the world, and there can never be a better world when you are under the able guidance and leadership of great gurus around you. Ladies and gentlemen, now the time has come to invite Major General Bhaskar Chakravarti, Director Admissions, Amity University. When we speak of discipline, direction, and dedication, we think of armed forces. And when such values are channeled into shaping the academic journeys of students, we get leaders who inspire with action and impact. It is my privilege to now introduce someone who embodies all these qualities and more, a distinguished officer and a visionary administrator who has seamlessly translated the precision of military service into the realms of education. As Director Admissions, Major General Bhaskar Chakravarti is not just a leader to one of the India's most prestigious institute. He is a guide, a mentor, and a believer in the transformative power of education. His commitment ensures that every student who walks through Amity's gates find purpose, clarity, and opportunity. It is our immense pleasure to invite you, sir, to give the young minds the overview about Amity World, Amity as a group of education.
No, sorry. Honorable Founder President, sir, Chancellor, sir, and our distinguished guests from Yorkville University, principals, and dear students. I'll give you an overview of the admission process and what are the programs which are on offer, and what are the thoughts going out, going around students' mind at this stage, and how we can demystify some of the problems which appear to be insurmountable. Actually, if you apply your logic and method and with right counseling and advice, you'll find that they are not that big a problem as they are made out to be. So presently there are, firstly, I don't know, somebody said that she's from class 11th. I take it that all of you are in that range. So two predominant thoughts in students' mind at this stage would be what to study and where. And there is a lot of confusion regarding these two, perpetual dilemmas which the students have. And that could be because of parental pressure, maybe peer pressure, or the competition in the market, and various other reasons. Your own, aspirations. So the point is that let's break down these problems into smaller bits and see what to do. Firstly, what to study. Basically, if you can answer these three questions: what do I love? What am I good at? And what am I looking forward to? And that will take care of what to study. So basically, you need to identify your passion, your junoon. Secondly, how do you choose a university? Obviously, it has to be aligned to your goal in life. And what are your strengths? You should know your strength. See, everybody can't be good at everything. All can't be good at maths or science. Somebody is good at humanities, somebody is good at science, and so on. Somebody is an introvert, somebody is an extrovert. So you know your strengths and limitations. So you have to choose your path accordingly. And then the university must offer a diversity of programs. Incidentally, Amity offers more than 400 programs to choose from. Then scholarships. What kind of scholarship the university is giving? And what is the research focus? Now, just to give you an example, Stanford University has come out with a list of 2% universities, 2% scientists, globally recognized scientists. And Amity has 57 scientists amongst them. So that speaks about our research focus. Then the university ranking, yes, we all are rank conscious and hence ranks are also important. And Dr. Gurinder Singh had covered that Amity features in 3% of the universities globally. Then student services. Now this is very important because everyone has to cover their syllabus, their curriculum. But what is given beyond classrooms, that assumes importance. And so you must take care of that. And then this recruiter's perception. You will find that some recruiters come to a campus year after year, and they know that if they go to the campus, they will be able to get the type of material they're looking forward to. Hence, recruiter's perception is important. Then the geographic location. Now, if university may have all the infrastructure, but if it is located in wilderness, it's no good place. You got to have some airport nearby, railway station nearby, maybe a hospital, mall nearby. These are all necessities of life. And then campus tour. An organization where you are going to spend 4 to 5 years, you must go around the campus and satisfy yourself with the infrastructure there, the facilities that are being provided, and you must satisfy yourself and then only take the plunge. Next question is equally important. What if you don't get the subject of your choice? Now, His Holiness the Dalai Lama had said, remember that sometimes not getting what you want is a wonderful stroke of luck. And it is true. I can list out at least 5 to 6 eminent people who changed their track and equally became famous. So what is important is to do whatever you are doing with passion and commitment, and you will be, you don't have to look back. Now, once Lord Buddha, he was talking to one of his disciples, and he used to play a string instrument. So he asked him, if your string is too tight, will it produce any music? He said no. And if it is too loose, will it produce any music? Answer was no. But if it is tightly strung, will it produce any music? Yes. So you got to have a balance, and that balance will take you ahead. So question is, why Amity? Some points. You have already been introduced to our founder president by Dr. Gurinder Singh. Our founder president wishes to see India emerge as a knowledge superpower by 2030. You know that when he was in Germany, he had set up an industrial empire in which there were 6,000 Germans working under him. But he left everything because he wanted to do something more meaningful, impactful, which touches lives of millions. And therefore, he left everything, came here, and he is going about his mission based on 3 pillars of philanthropy, education, and research. For he strongly feels that when God pushes somebody, inspires somebody, leads somebody, no power in the world can stop such a person. So when you have such strong conviction, then naturally success comes naturally to you. Now, Amity's philosophy, yes, our philosophy is where modernity blends with tradition. We honor old beliefs, customs, traditions, and also modern technology and modern concepts. So there is a harmonious integration of both. We have about 250,000 students in our education group, 6,000 faculty, 12 universities, and 16 overseas campuses. We also have our schools and preschools, 28 of them, and our faculty have filed more than 2,200 patents and developed case studies, more than 5,000 of them, and these are being taught all over the world. We have more than 3 lakh alumni, and today is a day of networking, and Old Boys Network is very active, and hence this is something to be taken advantage of. Then we got WASC accreditation. Now this is an American accreditation. It stands for Western Association of Schools and Colleges. Amity is the only university in India to have got this. We got strategic tie-ups with organizations like Tata Technologies, then School of Logistics, Amity School. We are running MBA program along with them. Then there is RICS, which is Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors. We run MBA program with them. And then there is DRDO, our Defense and Research Development Organization, and we run defense technology, both BTech and MTech. The advantage of DRDO, collaborating with DRDO, is that our students get to work in best of the laboratories and they are participating in development of the weapons. So I would say that this is like, participating in nation building directly. Our internationalization, Dr. Gurinder has spoken exhaustively, so I won't repeat. Just a point about study abroad program. Now, Amity gives an opportunity to any and every student in Amity to go on the study abroad program, which is a 5 weeks exposure we give to every student. And then about 3 continent and global study, he has already talked. Then we offer scholarships 100% and free 50%. These are based on your class 12 percentages, and also scholarship at postgraduate level, and then based on your JE score and CUET score. All these are given in our website. Then we offer sports scholarship 100%, 50%, 25%, and there is Martyrs scholarship. We offer direct admission to students who get 80% and above. And our own graduates get direct admission into postgraduate program. We were pioneer in implementing 2020, NEP 2020, which is National Education Policy. Under this, we have 4 years undergraduate program. The advantage of a 4 years undergraduate program is that the master's is of 1 year duration. Now, this is a slide which sort of encapsulates the process of transformation which an Amitian undergoes during his or her stay here. Our students learn compulsorily 1 foreign language. They have to study. They can choose from a basket of French, Japanese, German, Chinese, Spanish, Arabic, and French. Then there is communication skill. We believe that 85% of the success in one's life is attributed to communication skill. Then there is behavioral science. It helps you to emerge as a better human being. And then there is strong institution of mentorship that we follow. Thus, there is a friend, philosopher, and guide that is available at every step of your way. And also, our curriculum is regularly updated with industry input. So, when the corporates come for placement and they find that our curriculum is in sync with their requirement and expectation, the placement becomes that much easier. So all these attributes make an Amitian stand apart in a crowd. Career aspirational survey, our process of handholding starts from day one. During orientation process, we undertake this aspirational survey to determine what does the student want, whether he or she is looking forward to a job or they're looking for placement or they want to go for higher studies or want to become an entrepreneur. So the hand-holding is done accordingly. Then Amity Center for Guidance and Counseling. Now this is a facility that is available 24/7. In case a student is feeling low, wants to talk to a counselor, anytime he or she can reach out to this organization, and they render counseling on academic counseling, career counseling, professional and personal counseling, psychological counseling, relationship counseling, crisis intervention, and so on. Then there is Corporate Resource Center. Now, every institute in Amity has got a Corporate Resource Center. Their job is to organize internship and placement. Now, it is seen most of the time wherever the students do internship, later on they are absorbed in those organizations. Then these are some of our marquee employers, starting with Mercedes-Benz, Deloitte, Ernst & Young, then Microsoft, McKinsey, Google, PricewaterhouseCoopers, etc. And these are some of the universities where our students are now studying, like Carnegie Mellon, Stanford, Manchester, Michigan, LSE, Pennsylvania, Purdue, Columbia, and so on. A look at our infrastructure. We have department store, textile bookshops, banks, ATMs, beauty salon, organic farm, creche, guest house, and underground parking for 1,000 cars. We got 2 doctors present in the campus 24/7. We have tie-up with several hospitals in the NCR. Now, this is the most secure campus in the country, and entry and exit is regulated through face recognition, and it is a totally ragging-free campus. So that should bring some relief to the students and also parents. Now, our sports facilities are of international standard. We have 8 multi-cuisine cafeteria and food court. Normally, you can hang out and chill out there. And we got hostels, both AC and non-AC rooms. Central library with large collection of books and e-journals. Admission process, well, its entire application process is online, and then you have to appear for an interview. That interview could be either online or in campus, depending on your choice. That choice we give to the students to exercise. The advantage of coming to the campus is that you also have a campus tour. Then Amity is also a happening place. You see our Honorable Chancellor on the cover page of Forbes magazine. We were lucky to be blessed by His Holiness the Dalai Lama. These are some of the Nobel laureates who came to Amity. The Amity students get a chance to talk to Nobel laureates. These are some of the who's who of our country who have been conferred honorary doctorates for their accomplishments in life. Some of the celebrities who came here for their movie launch. And now a little bit of academics. Now these are some of the domains that we offer. And if you just focus on it, you will find there's hardly anything missing. Thus, you think of a subject, it's on offer. First, of course, popular choice is engineering and technology. Normally, PCM students gravitate towards BTech programs. And the flavor, of course, is computer science and artificial intelligence. Now we got a special center for artificial intelligence. This has been set up. It offers programs on data science and data analytics, then machine learning. And we got a supercomputer. A supercomputer, with the advent of this computer, it has given tremendous boost to the research and innovation effort. You see its computing speed is 10 petaflop. It means 10 to the power 15 operations per second. It's mind-boggling. Then biotechnology, normally those who are unable to crack NEET, this is a credible alternative. Biotechnology is a sunrise industry in India now, and that has been proven beyond doubt during COVID. So our BTech biotechnology and bioinformatics programs are very popular. Not only that, Amity Institute of Biotechnology is one of the oldest, and we have more than 5,000 students there with more than 100 laboratories. Then microbiology, if you're fond of microbes, then this is the program to look forward to. Then there is nanotechnology. Nanotechnology, you know, particles, size of particles. At that minute size, the particles change their behavior, and that is what is made use of. And if you see its applications to the right, you will find it is ubiquitous. There is hardly any area where we don't find their application. Amity was one of the pioneers to start nanotechnology. Then, of course, there is forensic science. Basically, it's application of science for resolution of crime. The advantage of doing forensic science is that if you do a master's, you'll be able to practice independently, and you'll never be jobless because crime is not going to go away anytime soon. Now, agriculture, well, there is plenty to work for in this domain. If you have to feed 140 crore population, then there is so much to do. We need a second green revolution, then crop resilience, climate resilient cropping pattern, then efficient water management, etc. So there is enough to work in this, and as long as there is vote bank politics, this domain will always remain on the radar of politicians. Then healthcare management, during COVID, we realized its importance, and therefore certain new programs like healthcare informatics, hospital administration, healthcare management, they have been launched. Then food technology, the entire chain from fork to farm is actually laden with money. There are plenty of opportunities. It deals with the entire process of food production, preservation, transportation, packaging, everything. And with lifestyle changes, this subject is becoming very popular. and there's plenty of money to be made. All big corporates are there, Tatas, Birlas, Ambanis, Adanis, everyone is there. And the applied science, those who want to do traditional subjects, physics, chemistry, maths, statistics, they are there. And then pharmacy is practically a recession-proof industry because diseases are not going to go away. So there is the pharmacist will always remain in focus. Then physiotherapy, well, you can open up your own clinic. We got one OPD which is running near Gate 1. And this is a 4.5 years program with 6 months of internship. Fashion, if you're fashion conscious, and if, today morning news, I think Prada has bought one brand, Louis Vuitton or something. So if those type of news fascinates you, then this is the field to go. The news that I gave is this morning's news. Then, of course, there is fine arts. We have BFA, animation, BFA painting, then design. This is very popular. And we have interior design, user experience design, product design. Architecture is a 5 years program that we have, one of the oldest program in Amity. Then law, well, nobody wants to mess around with a black coat. So they say either you have a friend as a lawyer or you yourself do law. And of course, there is plenty of money to be made. And film and drama, well, those who like the silver screen, then this is their chosen field. Natural resources and environmental science. Do you know why there is war in Ukraine? It's because of mineral. And where did the problem come? When Zelensky came to Trump to discuss this problem, or this agreement with natural resources. Then environmental science. We know our environment. There is so much work to be done. The Ganges has to be clean, Yamuna has to be clean, environment has to be clean. So there is plenty of scope to work. Every week we are ingesting 1 credit card worth weight of plastics every week. That's the kind of, environmental hazards we are going through. So those who are committed and looking for opportunities and has interest in this field, there's a lot of scope. Then there is humanities, those who are looking forward to UPSC exams. This is, of course, very popular with these aspirants. And we also got mass communication, which includes advertisement also. Then this is something unique, which only Amity has in that, and this is open to only girl students. This is a program very close to our founder president's heart. While doing this program, that is BA General and also BSc, the girl students will be trained to join the armed forces. And Amity takes pride. We have sent more than 300 officers to the armed forces, and they are serving as officers today. Then there is defense and strategic studies and also defense technology. This is in sync with our Prime Minister's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. As I said, it's a direct participation in nation building. Then there is psychology. This is a very popular program, and the type of percentages are required to get into these programs. They're very high, and there is plenty of work to be done. Then there is management. Today, we have incorporated artificial intelligence and data analytics into management studies because we know that that all decision making is data driven today. So those are some of the new age programs we have in the field of management, even at undergraduate level. And then we have insurance and actuarial science. Actuarial science is basically study of risk management. So if you are good at statistics and mathematics, then this is a subject for you. And then travel and tourism. India is going to emerge as the third largest economy very soon. And with $5 trillion economy, there is going to be a boom on tourism. So if you are a qualified professional, you can take advantage of the opportunities that come your way. Then there is education. We not only have B.Ed and M.Ed, but we also have special education catering to the needs of special children. So those with a kind heart and right kind of mindset, they can study this program. You will be doing a human service. And then there is physical education and sports sciences. Again, you can be a coach, you can have your gym, you can open up any entrepreneurship. And then there is yoga. We offer programs right up to PhD level in yoga. Our Prime Minister has taken yoga to the world. And then there is Amity Finishing School. This is the cherry on the cake. That is just to give you a polish after you have done all the studies to make you industry ready. And when you buy gold, normally you look for hallmarks. So transparency, accountability, and probity are our hallmarks. We take no capitation fee whatsoever. Should we have QA now? Okay, okay, after. Thank you so much. I have finished.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving such a umbrellic image of Amity. Ladies and gentlemen, now the time has come to invite Dr. Julia Christensen Hughes, President and Vice Chancellor, Yorkville University, Canada. Before I invite her, let me quickly take you all to her brief intro. We are incredibly honored to welcome a global academic leader whose work transcends classrooms and campuses, a champion of ethics in education, inclusive excellence, and student empowerment. She stands as a role model for educators worldwide. Dr. Julia Christen, President and Vice Chancellor of Yorkville University, Canada, has dedicated her life to redefining education, making it more responsible, relevant, and reflective of the rapidly changing world. Her efforts have shaped institutions that don't just teach, but transform life. In an era where education must prepare students not just for jobs, but for purposeful global existence, her vision offers us inspiration and clarity. Today, we are fortunate to have her and dear students. All you dream to be globally recognized is the effort like leaders like Gurinder sir and Julia, who are here to talk to you to build your career for tomorrow. It is my immense pleasure to invite you here. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that very warm introduction. It's my absolute honor to be with all of you here today. I want to begin by thanking my dear friend Dr. Singh for the kind invitation and the really warm welcome, and especially for these marigolds. I have 4 granddaughters, and one of them is named Marigold, and I'm going to be seeing her next week in Vietnam. So I'm going to show her a picture of me wearing marigolds. It's a very precious gift. Thank you so much. I also want to congratulate all of those leaders and faculty within Amity University for the remarkable progress you've made. I can't tell you how impressive it is, from the range of programs you offer to the global rankings. I've personally worked with both Times Higher Ed and QS, and I know how prestigious that recognition is. And for your commitment to world-class education and the opportunity for students to truly become global citizens. But as I was listening to all of this, I was trying to put myself in the shoes of the students who are with us today. And I don't know how many of you are feeling overwhelmed by your choices, but we heard that in the presentation as well. And I thought I'd share some of my own experience. My parents were immigrants to Canada. And as a child, I grew up watching my parents go back to school. My dad was an engineer from England. My mother was a British trained nurse. But coming to Canada, they recognized for a better life, they needed to go back to school. And first of all, my father did a BA in economics and then an MBA. And my mother went back to school to become a social worker. So I grew up in a household where education was so important, but I didn't know what I wanted to be. I was good at science and math. I was thinking about medicine, but then I volunteered in a hospital and I didn't think I wanted to be surrounded by sick people and blood. So I knew that wasn't my passion. So I became intrigued by business. And I know you have a hospitality and tourism program here, and one of your faculty has a great connection with a former school I worked for at the University of Guelph. So I actually became a restaurant manager for a few years. I thought that's a kind of business that I could wrap my head around. But then I began to understand what I called the dark side of business, when business didn't get things right. And so I decided to follow in my father's footsteps and went back to school and earned an MBA and then a PhD. But I had no idea when I set out on that journey that one day I would become a faculty member and then a dean of business and then president of Yorkville University. So I guess if there's a message I want to share with you, it's dare to dream. Follow your passions, bring the best of yourselves to everything you do, and you have no idea how your life might unfold. And you have so many opportunities for you here at Amity University. Again, it's just such an impressive array of programs, but Gurinder and I were speaking, and it's so interesting how many of the programs you have that Yorkville also has. And that's why I'm so excited about our partnership and the idea that a student could begin studying at Amity. And then if you were thinking about coming to Canada, I will tell you, I will personally meet you on our campuses. We have campuses in British Columbia, in Vancouver, so right on the west coast of Canada. Many students from Asia are interested in coming to British Columbia. We also have campuses in Ontario. So Toronto is where I tend to work, but I visit all of our campuses. Some of our programs that I thought you might be interested in, for those of you like me who ended up studying business, we have business programs with specializations that lead to further certification. And I think that's very important to be able to achieve professional certification. And all of our programs being taught by faculty who have a commitment to that profession and networks within that profession that make sure what you're learning in the classroom is really relevant and that you're building skills that are going to get you good jobs. So for example, one of our most popular programs is in accounting. So our students going on to become professional accountants in Canada, or in project management, earning the globally recognized Project Management Institute's designation, our Bachelor of Interior Design, which is CETA accredited, students designing incredible spaces and places, everything from restaurants to seniors' homes to even refugee camps. Really passionate about the idea that how we design facilities can have a tremendous impact on the people within them. Supply chain management, personally, I find that so fascinating in the world today. And yesterday, Liam and I had the pleasure of visiting the Canadian High Commission here in India. And we were talking about the incredible opportunity for students from India who come to Canada and study business and study supply chain can help connect our two countries and support the flow of goods and services between them. I love seeing our students become entrepreneurs and take advantage of the skills and networks they learned in India combined with a Canadian education and can help improve things between our two countries. And then we also have Toronto Film School. So I love that you have the creative arts. So we have students who are developing film and video games and can go forward and earn a Bachelor of Creative Arts where they learn about the business of the industry. So sometimes one of the challenges students in the arts have is how to take those skills and passions and parlay them into a successful, profitable career. So that's also an interesting route. I don't want to go on any more about that other than to say, I'm so excited for all of you. You're facing a monumental decision. You have no idea where your lives are going to take you. But I really hope that for some of you, that path takes you to Canada. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Julia. And they're all, have you noticed the passion? You know, the passion speaks. And when this passion is converted to profession, they become mentors to guide people. So now I let the forum open for the question and answer sessions. So dear student, kindly raise your hand if you have a question to ask.
Before that, I think let's give 2 minutes to both the principals. If they want to say or if they have any question, you can raise those questions and we'll be very happy to reply. But very, very happy that both of you are here.
A very good morning to one and all present here. The Group Vice Chancellor, Dr. Gurinder Singh, entire team of MIT University, Noida, the delegation from YORKVILLE University, Canada, students of my school and the other school present here, all the faculty members. I extend my thanks to the entire team of MIT University. The kind of exposure and the information they have provided to our students is very valuable and much needed. Many students, they have misconception about their career. They only think that there are certain subjects to take and the career is in those subjects only. I personally take sessions in my school to give the exposure of the horizons and the new opportunities are present in the world now. In recent 10 years, the new chapters has been opened and it's our duty at the school level to give this exposure to the students so that they can think more gracefully about their career, about their growth. And fortunately, we have universities like MIT in our country. Those can take care of our students very firmly. And I will request to my students, if you are having any kind of questions, please, you can ask the questions and you can have very fruitful discussions with the team of MIT University. Thank you.
Very good morning to one of our present here. Myself, Deepti Srijit, Vice Principal of BLS World School. I extend my heartfelt thanks to those who are involved in this program, Vice Chancellor Sir, Julia Ma'am, and other faculty members of this Amity department. It's a great opportunity for our students and other school students also to know about the career exchange program. And I know many of the students are in very confusion about what to be done in their future. And this program will help definitely to clear their doubts. And I hope my students will also raise questions to clear their doubts. And I am looking forward with the Amity University for the hand holding for our students in the coming session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. House is open for questions. If you have got any questions, please feel free to ask those questions. And you can also ask questions in Hindi. आप अपने सवाल हिंदी में भी पूछ सकते हैं. Any questions, please? Yeah. Simran, maybe if you can just give the mic.
Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure to talk with you. I would just like to ask advice from anyone here, regardless of their rank, who has any experience with business or entrepreneurship, on what direction to take my life if I want to extend India's power as a superpower with international affairs while fixing domestic affairs within the country.
Please sit down. Very good question. So if you want to do and want to specialize in business, we have got 3 institutions here. One is known as MIT International Business School, which focuses on international business. And we do a program called BBA International Business, which is one of our flagship programs. You can explore that program. It's a program where the students, they get their BBA in 3 years. Also, as a part of the program, we offer the internship opportunities to the students to go abroad and do a part of the program abroad. Also, we do in the area of international business a program called 3 Continent Program, where you can start a program in India, but then you can do a second part of the program in UK and the third part of the program in USA. And from this year, you can do a part of the program in Canada, Australia, Dubai also. So you can explore these programs. Now, what are the advantages of these programs? When you do these programs, then what kind of experience and what kind of career you will be able to create? One, that you are not only studying the curriculum which is applicable in India, but you will find that 40% of the curriculum is globally aligned. So tomorrow, when you want to go for your MBA or you want to go for your MS or you want to specialize in any of the technology programs, you can take those technology programs also. For example, in international business, we offer you a specialization in AI and in data science. So about 35% of the program is technology enabled. Also, the concentration of the program is on international organizations. For example, if you want to study about UN under the 3-continent program, we are going to take you practically to the United Nations. You will get an opportunity to participate in some of the leading debates. You can see some of the institutions where we have taken the students, like MIT. The students get a chance to participate in their debate. They will go to United Nations headquarters. They will become a part of the debates. We'll take you to the visit to the House of Lords. We will give you the assignments which are practically based. So here is an institution where to come in the class, you have to read a lot. And when you will come, you will give you a chance to participate. So more is the participation in the classes. It's a project-based learning, international exposure. You can go to the various countries, and of course, you can get your BBA. Also, you can take a dual degree programs in international business, where you can do first part of the program here, and then you can do second part of the program with one of the leading universities. So you can do 2 years here, and then you can do next 2 years abroad. And I was speaking to your principals. From this year, you can start this program as early as June. So June, when your other schools are having summer vacations, we are starting this program. And then you can come and you can attend the classes on Saturday and Sunday just for 2 hours. This will enable you to earn credits, not only in business, even engineering, communication, law, medicine, whichever course you want to, psychology, whichever course you want to do, you can start up early and you will be able to earn credits. This is very, very popular in the other parts of the world. But in India, so far, no one was applying this. MIT is the first university which is offering you this program. So while you are in your school, you can earn the credits of your graduation, which will save you 1 year when you start your program. And we are starting from this June. You can come to us, we'll be able to tell you more about the program. All the best.
Thank you for your insights, sir.
I think that Dr. Julia will like to.
Just, yeah, okay. If I can add, I think you can get so much more out of a business program if you're working in business at the time, whether it's when you've started yourself or if you've been employed. And then anything you're learning in your classes, think about how that applies to your own experience. And it doesn't matter what your role is, you will be observing. You'll be observing how this business operates and how it has an opportunity to improve. And you also mentioned you want to help improve people's situation. So there's an area of business called social enterprise. So it's really, I did a lot of work with the United Nations around this. And in my previous role had an MBA that was top ranked in the world for people who were really committed to a concept of business as a force for good. So ethical business that produces products and services that enhance the world, that don't exploit the world. And so I would just also really encourage you to, when you see a need in society, think about a business idea that could help solve that need. And so if you could even explore starting your own business, however small, again, you'll get so much out of your studies by going through the process.
Any other questions?
Sir, I have received few questions which I've compiled. Okay.
Good morning, sir. So as the topic was there, like about the business startups and the entrepreneurship,
So the plans that you said, so would we will like able to do the practically like start our business during the graduation time only, or the sorry theoretical part would be during the graduation time?
No, I think that we'll give you a round of the campus and we will take you to our incubator, which is the best incubator of the country. So there's a full dedicated building which we have given to the please sit down. So this is the incubation center. If you have got an idea, right, we will be able to help you to how to cultivate that idea and how to nurture that idea. So right from the day one, we will give you an opportunity to participate in the discussion with the industry. Because normally when you're very young, you have got some very exciting ideas, but you don't know how to create a business plan, how to present it to the banks, to the angel investors. So we'll help you. We'll take your idea, we'll help you, we will sit down with you. Normally you will find that out of the 100 ideas, maybe 5% are translated into the business organizations. But we will coach you that if you have got an idea, how to write a business proposal, how a pitch is made, how a presentation is given, how you have to present it in front of the industry. And then by the time you graduate, you get a chance to present your ideas. And a lot of students, they create here their own ventures. We have created more than 500 ventures out of this campus. Please do visit, but we'll help you.
Thank you, sir.
Very good morning. Thank you. It's been a very informative session. I have two questions, both pertain to the international programs that are being offered. My first question is, how does this dual degree program compare to the conventional single degree programs that we have in terms of future prospects and opportunities? And my second question is, how does this dual degree program compare to the 3C program that is being offered? So.
You like to answer? Dual degree?
Thank you.
Sorry. Hello. Sorry, I was talking to her, so I missed your question. If you can kindly repeat.
Yes, sir. So my first question is, how does this dual degree program that is being offered, compare to the conventional? Yeah.
Okay. So my point is, I'm a bit of an old school type. Okay. So I believe in whatever you do, whether it is a dual degree program or a single degree program, you must do it well, and that's all. But prima facie, yes, 2 degrees, you are getting an exposure both in the domestic environment and also foreign, and you are having 2 degrees, fine. But it depends on totally on you, because 2 degrees are 2 papers, but ultimately what you have assimilated, how much you have gained, how much you have elevated yourself from what you were and what you are at that point of time is what will distinguish you in future. And similarly, if you do a program even in domestic environment, well, there are people who have gone places. Those, let's say, those who are today's celebrities or those who have made their name and fame, they didn't have 2 degrees, but yet they are famous, yet they have got Nobel Prize also. That is because of their dedication and commitment. So if you have fire in the belly, then you go by this route or that route, both will take you to your destination. Thank you.
To what General Chakravarti mentioned, it's very important in today's day and age to get international exposure, to become a global citizen and to get to places. You will be better placed and you will have a better resume if you have a dual degree, one from, for example, MIT, and one from any other place in the world that is of your choosing. So that is the big advantage that I would say that you will have. And of course, whether it is pay packages or whether it is getting exposure to various cultures, various education systems, pedagogy, meeting the other people from other countries. So all this adds to your personality, adds to your qualifications, and you become more job ready when you get these kind of exposures. Thank you.
And in addition, I think the first and most important thing which you need to see is that why dual degree? Why a person should go for a dual degree program? So this is a unique opportunity which under the new education policy government of India is offering you. You will find that the universities world over, they have been able to offer the programs where you can finish a program based on your ability to do it. For example, in Yorkville, I know that students who join their undergrad program, they are able to finish their undergrad as early in 2 years because they are able to take more credits. So it's credit based. You can take credits, you can integrate them with the industry, you can work along with it, you can do projects. But if you can do fast credits, you are able to do that. In India, this was not at all possible earlier. But now under the new education policy, you can earn fast credits, and MIT becomes the first university to implement this concept. For example, this year, quite a few of our students, they started their MBA while they are still doing their engineering, while they were still doing their BBA. So look at that one, that for MBA you require about 3 to 5 years of experience. While they were doing their BS with us, they were doing their engineering with us, when they were doing their BBA with us, when they were doing their international business with us, we put them on the live projects. So once we put them on the live projects, they got experience. So that experience clause was exempted, and this was all top institutions of the world. Second thing, what they did was that they saved 1 year because they were able to do 50% of their MBA program while they're still in graduation, which is not at all possible. Their MS program, their MTech program, their MBA program. So 1 year was saved. Third, that they are just going. So there's no other formality which they need to do. They don't have to give GMAT, automatic transfer of credits from one institution to another, and then they are preparing themselves. Next 1 year, they will be in US. Right? And from May to December, so practically in 9 months, they will be getting their MBA and then 3 years of license to work in US. 85% of them, they have already got jobs and good jobs. Right? So you can very well see that student who is just walking an extra mile, 1 year, average salary is somewhere about 90,000 US dollars, just walking an extra mile, doing a dual degree, getting one degree from India, one degree from abroad, also doing their MBA, good salary, 3 years of work experience, and then can take global placement across the globe. That is the advantage of the dual degree. And we are offering in every sphere. You can do psychology, you can take arts, you can take journalism, you can take communication, you can take business, you can take international business, you can take any stream, you can take AI, data science, and we have got the largest partners in India. And this is at a very low cost. So if you do a full program abroad, it's very costly. So you save year, you save cost, you save the long process, and then by the time you are able to go to the foreign universities, you are mature also. Your second question was that what is the difference between dual degree and a 3-continent program? In the dual degree, you are getting degree from the 2 universities. You are getting a degree from MIT, you are getting a degree from a foreign university, US, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, anywhere of the world. But in case of 3-continent program, you are going and you are getting a degree of MIT only. So you are starting up a program in India, but then you are going and taking exposure in the other parts of the world. But the degree remains from India. Now, the advantage of this program is that some universities in India and abroad who are offering this program, their cost is somewhere about 1 crore for the entire program. MIT's program, 3-continent program, is less than 45 lakhs, all included. So that is the advantage. Less than 50% of the cost, advantage of the global network we have, exposure world over, and of course, global placements. Thank you.
So I have a question.
Karan has a question.
Greetings to the esteemed panel here. I've heard about the MIT schools before in the past, and I'd like to know what is the connection between MIT schools and MIT universities in accordance to the undergraduate programs that are being offered to students. Additionally, I have an interest in the field of administration, wherein I find public speaking and interaction an integral part in this field. So, my second question is, in accordance to interactions and public speaking, what does MET has to offer along with UN connections as well and human refinement in general? Thank you.
See, as regards Amity schools and university, we have a very, I mean, they are our schools. So we are totally in sync with them. Not only that, I have personally gone to all the Amity schools and done counseling for the students of class 11, 12th. That is one thing. Not only that, any important function that we have at the university level, we invite those students. So being school students, whatever is happening. If you just walk around the university today, you will find 10 such events happening in different domains. So that's a huge advantage which our schools enjoy. We also give a certain amount of fee concession to our own Amity students who take admission in Amity University. Okay. And next was about public speaking and all. Yeah. So the public speaking and all, there is no course as such on public speaking, but our curriculum is such that you will have to do public speaking. You will have to give presentations. So willy-nilly, if you are not good at public speaking, you will not be able to, do well. So it is you can call it a compulsion. You have to learn to do public speaking. So that is why, I'll just give you an example. Sometime back, Dr. Gurinder Singh talked about NDA. So what happens when a cadet joins in the first semester or the first year? He's asked, what is your academy number? Now every cadet has got a number. So he says, what is your number? He says 001. By the time he's come to second year, he says, what's your academy number? He says, not 1. And when he comes to the final year, says, what's your academy number? He says, 001. So that is the transformation that takes place, Amity also, it happens like this. Willy-nilly, it will happen. Even otherwise, there are so many clubs, committees and all. You have to take part in everything. Automatically, an introvert will become an extrovert. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, General Chakrabarti. And students who join from the other schools and they are part of the art ecosystem in a university, right from the day one, we do an exercise which is known as your career planning exercise. So we look at that where you are interested. So we do a psychometric test, which will determine that where you will be interested in and where you can go. And we start coaching you, looking at your vision, aligning your vision with your action plan. Your career diary is created. Your faculty will sit with you. They will start coaching you. They will define what activities you need to do. And especially for communication, we have got a MIT School of Communication and Journalism and Communication. We have got 2 directors. We have got sitting here, right? So if you want to talk to them about the journalism courses, communication courses, they will be very happy to take you to their labs. In any case, we are going to give you a round and you will see that what kind of communication facilities we have been able to create. Along with it, since you have asked a question that international exposure is given to the students, each student becomes a part of a study abroad program. So whichever course you take, whether engineering, communication, business, AI, you will be given a choice to take up a study abroad program. So this is about 5 weeks long program where you will be going abroad, along with the dual degree programs, 3 continent programs, scholarships abroad program, internship abroad program, foreign business language, which in any case you have to take, theater club, the 830 club, finance club, communication club, debate club, golf appreciation classes. So this is a very interesting place to come. Thank you.
May I just add the one query that you asked about connections with United Nations? Yes, we've got very close connections to the United Nations, and also we conduct something called Ambassador Lecture Series. So ambassadors from all the countries in the world, they come and speak to our students here, and you can get a very good exposure to international environment in this place, including UN.
I thank you a lot, sir, for a great informative session. My question is about jobs and placement. So, if the student does the program in the US or Canada, what kind of full-time jobs the students can expect?
I think great jobs. So what we do is that each institution has got a corporate resource center or industry interaction cell. So right from grooming the student, having group discussion, debates, organizing alumni meets, not only in India but abroad. For example, having alumni meet in USA, in Singapore, in Dubai, in Australia, and in other parts of the world, calling companies, interacting with them, and then asking and requesting alumni that you should share your experiences, and then they hold the hands of their juniors. That is how we place the student. If they can play, Pratik, if you can play alumni meet which we had in Singapore, so you will find some of the students talking that what kind of hand holding we do. For this is a Pratik, can we do that? Yeah, quickly. So if you can show Singapore, if it is possible. This is an amazing story of a girl who is now the head of the HSBC, and she is going to tell you that how she was selected from the campus and how she cried because we told her that how you need to appear for an interview. Yeah, enjoy.
I'll just share a very small story. When the companies were coming on campus, I remember that day very clearly. And for some reason, that day I wasn't dressed in formal. And HSBC decided to come on campus that evening. And sir called me to his room and said, go home, change, and come back. So I wasn't even staying in Noida. I was in South Delhi. And he made me go, change, and come back for that interview. And I am so thankful to you because that was my first break. I did get that job.
And I'm very proud to say that Amity has really shaped my future and where I am today. And it's a great place where I...
Just stop there. So you will find this is happening in Singapore. And we do every year these exercises in Singapore, in London, in Canada, in USA, and we call our alumni and they give their stories. And then 8-10 students become their mentees and they help them to integrate. That is how we place students, and that is how the placements are done. But we just grooming student is not a part. What we try to do is that after grooming, helping them that where they will be going, helping them to appear for an interview, helping them to understand that how they have to appear for a group discussion, helping them to be introduced to the industry. So it's overall grooming of the student where we focus on. Thank you.
I think there are a lot of questions, but due to the paucity of time, we need to come to the felicitation ceremony.
Dr. Kavita, maybe that you can take all the questions.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
we will reply to all the questions. If you have got any questions, please write an email to us.
Right.
We will be very happy. Our head of the institutions are here from journalism, from communication, from engineering, from biotechnology. We will be very happy to reply to your questions. And from the June 15th, we are starting early semester. So for all students who are in 11th, 12th, or who have already done their class 12th, they can be a part of our global programs while you are still in a school. It's a very, very low price, low cost. We are offering these ones, and there are a number of scholarships also we are offering. And you will be able to save almost 1 full year. Please write to us. We have already given you our emails. Please send those details to us. And then our International Affairs Division is going to talk about it. Yeah, please.
If you allow me to add a few things. Good afternoon, everyone. So, you asked about the placements and the industry. So I would just like to add one bit about the media and communication industry. There are professionals from all industries here. So media and communication, this is for all the students as well. So I'm from the media domain. And media industry is the fastest growing industry in India. So post-COVID, especially when media became so cheap, every student, every individual in India consumes maximum amount of data, visual data, audio-visual data, in comparison to anybody in the world. So the consumption of media and data is maximum Hence, the production of that data is also maximum. The distribution of the data is also maximum. So from hardly 6% to 9% of internet users, which we had pre-COVID, to probably almost 90% and over 90% of Indian, population using internet is huge jump. So basically, many areas like podcasting, video casting, sketches, short format, long format, news, entertainment, advertising, public relations. Wherever there is a business, you need media to sell that business. Fastest growing, business, I would say. So there are immense opportunities both in the non-fiction journalism space and also in the fiction, entertainment and advertising and promotion space. So it is an exciting space. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Since the buses are lined up and time to time things are monitored, so as sir has told me, I will take up all the questions and I will forward to all the institute for the Q&A answers. So with this, the time has come to felicitate all the eminent dignitaries on the dais. I would request the IIT team to kindly come forward. First of all, we need to give a big round of applause to all the young students from these prestigious schools, their teachers who have joined us, and the principal who have supported us in this mission. It's a great honor to welcome Dr. Julia Kristen Hughes, President and Vice Chancellor, Yorkville University, Canada. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving us the global image and the association and collaboration that these two great universities are planning for the youngest mind to be the future-ready learners. It is immense pleasure to welcome Mr. Rajiv Verma, Principal GD Goenka School. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. Your vision indeed makes a lot of impact in the youngest mind. We are immensely honored by the presence of Ms. Deepthi Srijit, BLS World School Vice Principal. It is indeed an honor. As there was a beautiful question by the student, what impact schools brings to the university? You are the bone marrow and you are the sharp minds that come to the university to build better leaders for tomorrow. So big cheers to all the children who have joined us today. So with this, I would request first let the dignitaries proceed for high tea and the students, the coordinating team kindly make them towards the refreshment counters before they leave for the campus tour. So all the coordinating team, student buddy mentors, kindly escort them at the back side of the moot court for the So thank you, everyone. It's a big day. And thank you to all the children who are here to make a big difference. Yeah, please take them. The escorting team kindly take the students on the back side of the moot court. To all the Principal and teachers, I would request you to kindly proceed towards the launch for the high tea. Now, I would request Khatta sir to kindly guide them further for the campus tour, along with IIT team members.